All right, everybody. Francois here from How to Become More. Welcome to our MVP podcast. How to Become More. Become the best that you can be in order to serve more people. And as you all know, heart centered and service driven is the key to making things happen. All right. Today, we're supposed to have a guest, but something happened. They can't show up. So you're stuck with me. Well, good for you. Excellent. So basically, we're going to talk about more of the MVP. The most valuable person in your life is, interestingly enough, you. By that, I don't mean in an egotistic way. I mean that, but if you don't exist, then whatever you do or want to do is out. Therefore, in that sense, and in that sense alone, you are the MVP of your life, the MVP of your business. And so, if you don't take care of yourself, then what's going to happen? Decay, disease, disintegration, worry, doubt, anxiety, suppression. Well, these are not a list of good things, Francois. So, but if we go on the other way and we go for knowledge, and with study, we get understanding. And through our understanding, we develop faith. And that faith creates action, momentum, acceleration, ease. We are in the flow. And then we start to get creative. So you have on one side being ignorant about what's going on or not knowing. And the other side, we have knowledge and understanding. Obviously, knowledge and understanding is a good one. One of the things that I want, actually, I'm making a video on this right now. You'll be able to see it at your either on my YouTube channel or website in the vlog portion of it. And it's got a relationship to exactly that. It's the wheel of life. And by the wheel of life, you can Google it, wheel of life. There's many charts that are there. It's a round, it's a circle, obviously it's a wheel. And you can imagine it as there's a spoke and the wheel can turn. And on it, there's different components. And those different components of the wheel, maybe for some of them suggest, which I think are pretty good. Career is one of them. Family is another part of that wheel of life. We have spiritual. Then we have financial. Then we have health. We have also one of my favorite, personal growth. And also one of my favorite, recreation. So in this case, there's 7 parts in that wheel. So if we picture a wheel, it's round. And so as it's round with a spoke in the middle, it can turn easily. But when there starts to be an imbalance in one of those parts of the wheel of life, then some challenges start to happen. So picture this, there's a wheel, and on one of the sides, there's a bulge on that wheel. And that bulge, whenever the wheel is turning, there's a bump, and it goes up, and it creates some shaking, and it loosens the parts of the vehicle, and therefore the vehicle is going to decay very rapidly. So that's a visual illustration of what I mean. But now let's go deeper into something that's going to impact your life, my life, and the life of everybody else, so that we can become more and have an understanding that sometimes, even when you and I are doing our best in some areas, there's some areas that are not clicking, so to speak, on all cylinders. Let's take a business example. Money is not coming in as fast as we want. Okay. Anybody can raise their hands on this, because being in business, we sometimes have the income roller coaster. When people ask us, how's business? Everything's great. But we know deep inside that sometimes it's really good, and it is. And sometimes it's not as good as we would like it to be. And when that is the case, we have a tendency, and many people and the clients that I talk to, when they become imbalanced, says, Francois, it's not happening right now. So what I'm doing is I'm working 40, 50, 60 hours a week. Uh-oh. By doing that, they are spending more time on one of the pies or parts of that wheel of life. And that would be career. So they're spending more time on the career. And they say these words, and listen to them very carefully. The word is, I need to work more to make more money. I need to work more. It's not happening right now. And so I need to put more effort. Did you see the word? The word is, or did you hear the word? The word is need. Whenever you say, I need, that means you come from a position of lack. And we're in a position of lack by opposition, because everything has its opposition. We are not in a position of abundance. Therefore, being needy brings us with a sort of negative energy to the marketplace. So picture this, if you may, that the wheel, the 7 parts of the wheel, one of them, career, and let's put financial into this, now gets all of your attention. And because it gets all of your attention, that part of the wheel gets much bigger. But the other parts of the wheel, family, can't you hear your children saying, hey, Daddy, Mommy, can you come and play? It says, no, I'm too busy. I need to work. Or how about spirituality? Like, I don't have time for this now. How about health? Well, I'm not going to work out because, I need to work. And how about personal growth? Oh, this is hogwash. I don't need to. I'm struggling as it is. So I have no time to spend on anything else. How about recreation? Oh, I have no time to relax. Are you crazy? I need to work. Do you see this? And ladies and gentlemen, if the examples I'm telling you right now, the best way to get the most out of it is to involve yourself in that example. Immerse yourself in that example and see how it can or does apply to you. And now listen to the fantastic point of this. If you give more energy to, for example, career and financial, you are depriving the spiritual, the family, the health, the personal growth, and the recreation. Because there's only so much that can be done in a day. And if you allocate it to 1 or 2 specific things, the other ones are by necessity starving because they're not getting the nutrition or the attention that they deserve and need in order to survive. And because of that, those other areas, because they want to survive, are going to start to suck the energy out of where you're putting it right now. So they're going to take the energy from the efforts that you're putting into your career and financial. So that is why whenever you're focusing only on, I need to make some more money, and you're putting a lot of effort into it, and the results are not what you want. That's the reason. Because your efforts are literally empty. They're not intentional and full of direction in one specific point. They're so much skewed in that way that the other one are saying, what about me? So then you might have your health. Oh, I feel tired, but I need to keep going. So you see, the health is manifesting a need for you to do something to become healthy. Maybe a little bit of exercise. You don't need to run a marathon, but move the body around so you can be more healthy. How about, Daddy, Mommy, can you come and play? No, I have no time. I have no time right now. I need to work. So they are pulling from the energy that you're striving to imbue into the career and the financial, but because you're pulled in the other directions, all the efforts you're putting into those 2 fields are lacking momentum. They're not precise. It's as if Franklin Covey, Stephen Covey used to say in the 7 Habits, you're not sharpening the saw or sharpening the axe. You have an axe, you go in the woods and you're hitting trees and you're hitting them. And as you do this, the axe becomes more and more dull. And because it becomes more and more dull, each hit that you give on a tree is less and less powerful, less and less impactful, and is demanding more and more energy out of you. You see that wicked circle, a vicious circle that you're involved in right now? So what do you need to do? You need to sit down and sharpen that axe. Well, I have no time to sharpen the axe, you say. Well, if you don't take the time to sharpen the axe, continue to hit those trees and try to put them down with a dull axe, which takes now maybe, I don't know, let's just take a number, 100 hits in order to put a tree down rather than 35 or 40 because you have sharpened your axe. This is the concept that needs to penetrate into us. You want to be the MVP of your life, the most valuable player. That player has multifacets. It has career, spiritual, family, financial, health, personal growth, and recreation. And unless they're taken care of, they will suck the energy out of where you're out of balance right now. What's the best way? And the moral of the story? Block your time. You know that I am anti-time management. I don't believe in time management. Can't manage time. There's 24 hours for everybody. But what you can do is manage your activities. Now we're talking. And so we can block our time in our schedule and say, I'm going to take some time on career, some time on spiritual, and you block it and you put it in your calendar. Sometime for family, they're going to love you for it. Sometime for financial, what are you going to do with the money you're making? Sometime for health, do some exercise. Actually, you can combine some. How about you do some health and exercise with your kids if you have any? And so they're going to be happy to spend some time with mom or dad. And then that health is going to grow through the roof. You're going to be less tired now. How about personal growth? Life goes through you. And if you is not the best that you can be, you're not serving others as best as you can. If you have limiting beliefs, if you have challenges, if you have things that you say, oh, who am I kidding? Am I really good at this? All these things are slowing you down into becoming the best person that you can and serving people with your heart and being service oriented. So heart centered and service oriented. As you do this with more of you to the table, when you come in with confidence, with persistence, with commitment, every time that you show up is very powerful. So the personal development, personal growth is sharpening your axe. And then recreation, take some time off, social, friends, gathering. As you do this, you will resource yourself. And whenever you do any of these, be 100% present in each and every one of those situations. Be 100% present and intentional. By doing that, all of those charts, career, spiritual, family, financial, health, personal growth, and recreation, because you have planned them in your calendar, they each know that their turn is coming. So they will stop being the vampire that sucks the energy out of you being out of balance. This is such a powerful, powerful concept to really integrate in your life. Stop and think right now. Am I working too hard? Am I saying, oh, I need to work? I need to work. Check your vocabularies, ladies and gentlemen. Check your vocabulary. You don't need anything. You choose to do things. And when you're present and relaxed, whenever there's stress that's coming out, try this simple exercise. And I'm going to take a deep breath. Hold it. Relax the jaw and the shoulders. Feeling better already. Do it one more time. Hold it. And relax. Just by doing this, you're going to realize that you don't need anything. You choose to do something. And once you plan to do the things that need to be done, and you put them into activity management into your calendar, you will be at a slower pace, doing each task, being 100% present, not feeling guilty that you're not attending the other piece of life, of the wheel of life. And therefore, they're not going to take away any of the energy that you're going through, for example, if you're in career, or if you're in spiritual, or family, or financial, or health, or personal growth, or recreation. These are paramount to take care of individually and holistically. Each one of them needs your attention. And when you do that, the wheel then becomes balanced. And when we have a balanced wheel, when it turns smoothly. If it's out of balance, there's a bump on the wheel. And therefore, when it turns, it gives some shots. And that is not a position that you want to be in. So there you have it. Very simple wheel of life balance. Think about it again. Are you saying, I need to work more? Stop doing that. Find out what it is that you want and focus on that. And on the things that you want, and we can touch on goal setting at some other point. Well, you need to have goals that embrace all areas of your life so that you can grow as a person. So you become the MVP, the most valuable person in your life and your business. How to become more is very important in all of these aspects. Then you show up in a much better way. And as you show up in a much better way, you can serve in a much more powerful way, impacting more people. And in essence, you're actually going to work less and earn more. Work less and earn more is what is going to be happening in your life as you embark in this journey of making sure that you're balanced in everything that you do. All right. So this is a short one, but a fantastic one. And I have a gift for each and everyone that's here today. And if you look in the chat, you're going to see that it's there. Let me see if I can do it. I'm going to show it right here. There you go. And you can click in the chat from this. And what this is the fastest way for you to get back on track when your results are going sideways and you feel discouraged. When your results are going sideways and you feel discouraged, that's when your wheel is out of whack, out of balance. And this simple, fastest way to turn things around is simple exercise. They're not complicated. It's going to get you back on track very fast with no delay. It's going to raise your energy level so you can get going. And it's going to be very portable, meaning you can do it anywhere, anytime. My gift to you, it's free. Enjoy it. There's videos from it and little worksheets that comes with it. It helps everybody. Did I say everybody? Yes. Everybody to hit the ground running when they feel lethargic or things are not going. My gift to you for being present and coming to our MVP podcast, How to Become More, getting every entrepreneur fired up so that they can produce more by serving more people and changing their lives. So in turn, they can impact more the lives of their clients and future clients as well. It is a chain reaction that has only a ripple effect of abundance and kindness and success for everybody in its wake. I'm wishing you the best. God's blessing on everything that you do. And when you feel stuck, that means you're not moving. Think about this. If you're stuck, that means you're not moving. What is it that you want? How can I start doing a simple action to get moving into that direction is going to help you to start being unstuck. Because let's face it, when you're stuck, you're not moving. When you start moving, you're automatically unstuck. God cannot steer a parked car. Keep moving. Even if you're going in the wrong direction, he'll be able to steer you back in. Focus on the things that are important in your life. And as we mentioned before, those career, spiritual, family, financial, health, personal growth, and recreation are things, part of your life that are important for you to give attention to. When you give attention to them, this is what's going to happen. The wheel of life of yours is going to increase in size simultaneously on all aspects. And if we remember our physics class back in high school, whenever a wheel gets bigger, when it turns, it goes further. So each circumference, instead of being, 3 feet at the beginning, becomes 6 feet, becomes 10 feet, because the wheel is big. That's how you will work less and earn more, because you are becoming more. Get fired up. Get up every day knowing that you're making a difference. I believe in you. And it's time that you believe in yourself as well. If now is the time that after you've listened to some of this podcast and you says, this is going to accelerate my growth, and you are 100% correct. But if you want to skyrocket your growth, how about you and I get together? A 15-minute call. Let's find out what's happening in your life right now and see how we can calibrate it in a way that can skyrocket your success faster than you ever thought possible. I'm here to help you to make this happen. I'm here to help you to be on your side so that you can become more. And as you become more, you can actually serve more people. And that's the name of the game. The more people we can serve, the better they feel. The better they feel, the more they can actually produce. The more they produce, the more people they can actually serve. So there you have it. So for those of you, actually, I'm going to put it in the chat right now. howtobecomemore.com, and then I'll show it /15. howtobecomemore.com /15. And you'll get to a calendar, find a place that is suitable for you, a time that is good for you, and let's get together and skyrocket your results to the next level. This is Francois from howtobecomemore.com, thanking you for having taken the time today to come and find out how you can become the better MVP, most valuable person, and serve more people, heart-centered, service-driven. You got this, and until next time, make it a great day. Share it with your friends as well. Bye now.